police officers arrest criminals, right? But what else do they do?
The answer can be pretty complicated. 41 Action News anchor Taylor Hemness explains.
2, 1.
What exactly is community policing? Well, it's not exactly any one thing. Today here at South Patrol, it's this. It's three-legged races, it's Easter egg hunts, but that's not the case every day for every division in Kansas City's police department.
The kids here that are from lower income that don't get to go because their parents are working or they don't have a car, transportation, we bring them to us. We have to wear different hats, basically.
And if you look closer at community policing in Kansas City, you'll see a thread that seems catered to time. On the west side, the Can Center exists because of an area with a checkered past.
The west side became a place that was known for high crime. A lot of it stemmed from this particular intersection.
Officer Chato Villalobos grew up here and says the intersection, where day workers would gather waiting for jobs,
It became just a hub where career criminals, from the Kansas City area would go and exploit that.
Years later, the Can Center is here now like this because someone offered a refuge to the men waiting for jobs, including hot food and a place to use the restroom. Back at South Patrol on another day, officers focus on the present. Many of the people here have a criminal history, and the police want to help them find a job today. People like Bernice, who's been to more than her fair share of job interviews that all sound the same.
It's nice to meet you and at this point, we'll just keep your application on file. It's like, I know why.
Bernice and the other ex-offenders are learning about jobs that could change lives.
Our big thing is you've made a mistake. It's like that's about it.
And the officers here say this part of the job is just as important as the first time they encountered these men and women.
I believe that we need to try and help people all the way through.
Lastly, the future. Youth Night at KCPD's East Patrol is about showing young people.
I think it's good to show people what they actually do instead of people just assuming.
What a career in law enforcement could look like. Scary for moms and dads.
As a parent, I was like, you want to be a police officer? And then it was like, no, that's also you want to be a police officer.
But potentially life-changing for sons and daughters.
So 1 to 10, where did you think, with 1 being the least, 10 being the most, what level did you want to be a cop before you came here tonight, would you say?
Always a 10.
So it was a 10 before you even got here, so now it's got to be what, like a 15 or 16?
100.
All proof that community policing isn't really about a moment, but more about momentum. Taylor Hemness, 41 Action News.
How cool is that? One of the officers in that story told us the true meaning of community policing is to work yourself out of a job, meaning eliminate crime so there's no need for so many officers. If you know about a person or organization working to make the city safer, we want to hear about it. Please send us an email, savekc@kshb.com.